Hey! Oh no. Hey there, and welcome back to SeedSafe Financial's channel. Today, we're diving into the world of trust and the delicate balance between maintaining control over your assets and minimizing estate taxes. If you're planning your estate or considering setting up a trust, this video is for you. So what is a trust? A trust is a legal document that gives a trustee the right to manage certain assets for the benefit of specific individuals. Anything held in the trust will be governed by the trust document. Sometimes people use a trust as a source of protection and privacy, while at other times they use it for control of when kids or other beneficiaries receive the assets of the trust. Sometimes it may be used for lowering estate taxes as well. When setting up a trust, one of the main considerations is the trade-off between control and tax benefits. More control means the trust remains part of your assets, while minimizing taxes usually requires giving up more control. There are two main types of trusts. One, the revocable trust, and two, the irrevocable trust. Maintaining control typically involves using a revocable trust. You can change beneficiaries, manage assets, and make adjustments as needed. However, these trusts are still part of your taxable estate, meaning they don't provide much in the way of an estate tax reduction. Any income or losses from these assets will also still appear on your personal tax return. Once you pass away, a revocable trust becomes an irrevocable trust. An irrevocable trust can also not be changed at that point. You can also have irrevocable trusts from the get-go, where they're signed and funded. So this means you no longer have control over what happens to the assets within the trust. The irrevocable trust now becomes a separate entity, which means it also is better for shielding assets from creditors and is no longer considered part of you. As a separate entity, it'll also file its own tax return, so a little bit more work. This is the main reason why higher net worth individuals look at irrevocable trusts. This allows them to put assets into the trust so that the assets can continue to grow and forgo future estate and gift taxes. The main catch is that the transfer of assets is going to be considered a gift, and there are gift taxes. You will need a good tax accountant in your corner to do this right. You will also need to be prepared to pay taxes on a different tax bracket scale. The top trust tax bracket is 37% in 2024, but it starts at only $14,450 in income. So let's look at this under two case studies. One for a family with $5 million in assets, and one for a family with $40 million in assets. Let's take the Johnson family. The Johnson family has about $5 million in assets, and they want to ensure their children are taken care of if something were to happen to them. They're not comfortable with the children receiving all of the money early on. If they only have a will in place, the kids might receive all $5 million at age 18. What would you have done with $5 million at age 18? I don't want to talk about what I would have done. How would that have changed if you received it at age 25 or 30 or 35 instead? The Johnsons want to provide meaningful contributions as their children grow up. They want to help provide for the kids right out of college, with obtaining their first home, and then transfer more of the assets as the kids settle into adulthood. A revocable trust allows them to say who, when, and how much money each child will receive over time. The trustee then follows these parameters to ensure the children are cared for in line with their wishes. And while the parents are alive, they can choose to update the trust as the kids mature or add them as co-trustees. This allows the kids to learn more about money management in a safe environment. In this case, the revocable trust is focused on protecting their children and helping them make responsible money decisions as they grow. Isn't that great? And they are well on their way with this plan. Now let's take the Smith family. They have about $40 million in assets and have similar concerns for their children. The difference is they face hefty estate taxes. This is because the assets put them over the lifetime gift tax exemption of $13.61 million per person in 2024. This is a huge exemption, and they're worried changes in the president or Congress may significantly reduce it. It wasn't long ago when the exemption was less than $7 million per person, and in some states, the state estate tax is still only at $1 million per person. The Smith family may be willing to forgo future control in order to maximize their current lifetime gift tax exemption. They choose to make gifts to irrevocable trusts of $13.61 million each. That way, if the exemption is reduced in the future, then they've already captured the higher exemption. The money will continue to grow outside of their estate and not be subject to a future change in gift rules. The most popular strategy for this right now is using SLATs, spousal lifetime access trusts, with ILITs, irrevocable life insurance trusts, to transfer wealth. If this is a strategy you are interested in, we recommend reaching out to a good tax attorney sooner rather than later. It can take some time to put it together. It's crucial to work with the right team to tailor a trust strategy that fits your specific needs. This can help you navigate the complexities and ensure you're making informed decisions. Even better, bring in the right financial advisor to make sure that that lawyer speak doesn't override decisions. The point of the trust is to work for you, not to get lost in the message of legalese. Trusts offer a powerful tool for estate planning, but they require careful consideration of the trade-offs between control and tax benefits. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into financial planning. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, leave a comment below. And don't forget to check out our other videos for more expert advice. Until next time, go forth and grow your wealth.